discussion is supported by the European Union, EU, the Socio-Economic Research and Development Center, and that is SERDAC, and Open Government Partnership, OGP. Now, let me say welcome to you to the discourse this morning. I hope I didn't murder your name, Oluseyi.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay, that's all right. Okay. If it gives me the go ahead, then it means I'm on track, right? Anyways, though, digital technology is a vital aspect of a society, especially when we look to modern times, coming from the days of science and technology, where technology began to rise. Up until now, the technology has also been driven into the place of even AI, right? Artificial intelligence and all. Yeah? And many are embracing it and saying, oh, it is enhancing sustainability, transparency, accountability, and citizen engagement in governance. Now, that being said, I would like for you to firstly give us an opener into what the Open Government Partnership, OGP, is and why it is important for Nigeria at a time like this.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah.
The Open Government Partnership is a global initiative.
Right. Okay, you might want to speak closer.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. All right, this is better.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a global initiative.
Yes.
Founded around 2011, so that's about 14 years ago. And it's made up of about over 70 countries in the world that are partners in that partnership as it is. And Nigeria joined in 2016.
Right.
So that's about just less than a decade ago. Countries that are partners sign up to certain open government partnership criteria rather. But all of those things, whether it's beneficial ownership, whether it's citizen participation, there are about 8 or so pillars, as I said. There are quite a number of pillars, but all of them try to achieve the goal of transparency, governance, then accountability, someone being able to account, someone being able to be called to account, and then also citizen participation in the whole process of governance.
Right.
Yeah. So so when I mean transparency, first thing is that we can have accountability. There can be responsibility if there isn't transparency.
That's right.
Transparency is the first layer. That is, we know what the government is doing. It is then we can then say, oh, you've done it right, or you've not done it so well. It's not all about accountability. Sometimes it's not all about catching a thief, as we call it. It's just about you knowing that there is responsibility. Someone is going to be asked a question about this, and that of course there are consequences. And then, some argue that transparency is the beginning.
Yeah.
But some even say that the third leg, which is participation, is even the first level of transparency. That when you was talking about budget, for instance, you're talking about open data platforms for the federal government and states, NOCOPO and open data platforms for states.
Yeah.
So you put the budget there, you are transparent about it. But we say transparency begins from participation. Let's even know what you are budgeting. Let's know whether people in this area, what do they want? Is it light, or that this road that leads here is tarred? So let us be part of the budgeting itself. So it's when we know the beginning of this thing, we can then track the budget cycle and know, and then that's when you can be transparent enough for you to have accountability. So like a popular organization, TAP initiative, transparency, so we can use that TAP
Yeah.
transparency, accountability, and partnership, participation, citizen participation in the whole governance process from beginning to the end.
Yeah, if I understand you correctly, we're talking about involvement. Active engagement, inclusion, being a part of it, owning it, and saying this is ours.
Governance.
Okay. Now, in what ways can technology help promote transparency and accountability in governance?
Yeah, it's open several ways.
Right.
Several ways. Of course, talking about data access, and especially on digital platforms. So it's just access. So access is a thing. Access at the participatory level, access in terms of transparency, and access to what has been done. That is accountability.
Right.
Now, let me give you an example. We always discuss these things theoretically and in technical language, but for the viewer,
that's right.
The
viewer and the listener. You're right. You're still on point.
The viewers and the listeners on radio now. It's one thing. I don't know how many people saw the budget of this 2025 budget.
Right.
It's filled with about over 700,000 rows. So you can't even if it's there,
you can't track it.
You can't.
It's hard to track.
It's useless to you.
I get
it doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah.
It means nothing even when it's released.
Yeah.
And if it's released in a
so
you can't put it on an Excel or an Excel sheet. You can't process it and say this plus this minus this, so that you can easily juggle figures around. So it takes you. So digital platforms, what they help do is they give it in forms that they give those information in forms that the citizen, it's easy for the citizen to follow. It's easy for the citizen to be able to contribute. That's at the participatory level. That things at the level of transparency. That is this what we all agreed? Is that what these people put up in the budget? So when it's available, when data are available in digital forms, on website, on apps, and in a way that is easy for people to interact with. I think that's the word. It must be in interactive forms. And then when their own data, it's mutual, it's an exchange. Government data, government information should be available on digital platform, and the people's information also should be available to the government. That is, when I want to inform the government that this road, I saw it in the budget